Alright, so hello everyone watching on Twitch and YouTube. We are live, but we're going to go ahead and make this a YouTube video as well because our man Sing Sing, an Ex-Dota 2 pro and one of the greatest gamers I've ever seen. I'm not exaggerating. He's on day 7 of his ranked Age of Empires 2 grind. He's hit 1300 elo and he's about to go for 1400. In day 7, he started from 1000 elo. In 7 days, he went from 1000 elo to 1300, almost 1400. And we're about to watch him play against what seems to be a cheesy strategy on Arena. I have not seen this game. We're going to do a new format here where I watched this live with his camera, from his perspective, with my camera in the corner, giving my feedback and commentary as well. Let's take a look.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Almost ready up on Turks. Whoa, 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 relax.
Okay, it's Mongols. He's on Arabia, so it's not Arena.
Smurf and drop games. Oh, dude, that was so lame. I faced a guy who whose game history was just 5-second losses all over the place, just to drop MMR. So fucking lame.
He's playing his Smurfs. He has music on, which is very tilting for me. He's up against Portuguese.
Last game too? Yeah, but last game was Arena.
Okay. Okay, he's up against the Portuguese. And hopefully the volume is good between his audio and my voice.
Oh, what am I facing? Portuguese? It doesn't say here. Fuck, what is that even?
Yeah, it says Portuguese bottom right. Okay, yeah, no music in game. He's locked in. All right, so he's not scouting with cheap so far, which makes sense.
I forgot they had cheaper units or something, cheaper gold units or something.
Yeah, he's making the game easier for himself. He's rocking the Mongols. Mongols is a good start, so it makes sense.
I don't have the time to tune in as much as I want, but you'll always have my prime. Much
what's the unique again?
Thanks, brother.
Conquistadors? No, that's Spanish.
Okay, Shen Frost is up. Of course,
Organ
he's learning
guns.
a lot of
Okay.
new civilizations, so it's very difficult for him. What's the volume just a tad?
Scary stuff. Do I have a single ship on this map or what?
He's got the bigger sheep mod. For context here, by the way, Sing Sing has not received a single bit of coaching from anybody, from what I've seen. He's only been watching my videos, and he's been reviewing every single game that he wins or loses, no matter what. He reviews every single game, from what I've seen. So he's actually just really good at learning by himself, which is quite impressive. He's gonna go for the boar on top. Clean build, 3 on wood. He's rocking the Mongols, so probably an early rush from him. Okay. Oh, he does have the music in game. Shit, -1 point. Some people like it, you know?
I don't know if that's all my sheep or not. I eat all of them? Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's all.
Yeah, he did find out everything. So now he can go ahead and lure deer or scout his opponent. House in the front before the boar. I like it. All right. And of course, all these streamers are streaming Age of Empires to thousands of viewers, which is fantastic. We're seeing Age of Empires alive like never before, really. Amongst a lot of streamers that would normally not be playing this game. Brings in the board, which is great. Of course, I am hosting a tournament with these streamers, so they have a lot of incentive to get better at the game quickly.
Why did that one bitch eat a sheep by herself?
And
Was
stop.
it Hera? Fucking eating again.
He said, "Is that Hera fucking eating again?" Yo, that caught me off guard. Yo, what the hell, man? Yo, you can't be saying that. We're gonna watch that again.
Why did that one bitch eat a sheep by herself? Was it Hera? Fucking eating again.
All right, caught. You know what, caught? I did not expect that. I eat like once or twice on stream, by the way, per stream. It's not even that much. Sometimes a couple snacks mixed in. All right, second board coming in. He's trying to lure the deer at the same time. This is one of the hardest things to do for any beginner player. Now, Sing Sing would be considered a beginner because he's only been playing for like 7 days. But he's such a good gamer that he's actually a really, really strong 7-day player in. Now, he has played the game before, it must be said. He's not brand new. He did play in our 1v7 with the Dota guys, and he stood out there. But he started at 1k MMR 7 days ago, and he's not a smurf, right? So all of this progress has been done in the last 7 days, which is very impressive. And a pretty clean economy, as you can see. Like, lured a deer and a boar at the same time. Super, super sweet. 19 vills picks up the loom. Now, a pro player such as myself, or maybe Lewis, would probably skip loom here in favor of a faster uptime. But there's no reason to be doing this at a beginner level here. Ollie, thank you for the 5 gifted and the many gifted before as well. Ollie has been supporting the stream like no one else. Anonymous gifted 10 subs earlier. Thank you guys so much. And I have a 6-stream watch streak, which is saved. Okay. As you can see, I'm actually a big Sing Sing fan. I've been following his journey quite a lot as he's been, streaming and playing this game.
Wait,
I'm actually a fan
what
of...
am I doing?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
I forgot my build order. What the fuck? How can I forget suddenly?
Hold on. A little amnesia kicking in here. But he realized that making a farm is wrong. Ooh, that's very close to the mill. Normally you want to make that 2 spots higher.
With, the other builds. Fast castle one.
Yeah, he's getting his builds confused. He is playing Arabia and Arena, so it makes sense that that would happen. Anonymous, thank you for 10 more gifted, by the way. Very generous. Thank you guys so much. This tournament would not happen without the support of the chat, so... Been working very hard to make this a reality, but there's a lot of work still to be done, but we have tons of viewers, tons of supporters making this all possible. And I'm very happy about that. I'm very, very grateful about it. Alright, his opponent's walling up early. Could be a little bit of a bad sign for someone who's scout rushing. So yeah, things are a little messy around his base. Not the cleanest, but overall we're hitting, a pre-9-minute dark feudal age, pre-9-minute feudal age, really solid. His opponent's playing super defensive as the Portuguese here. Now, I don't know where this game is going, but I do know that Portuguese have a crazy stall strategy where they can just go for a fast imp, make feiturias, and they can stall out the game for hours and hours and only win in the super late game with their infinite resources that are generated by the feituria. It's a unique building specifically for the Portuguese. If this is going to happen, I'll explain more about it later. I haven't watched it, but I have heard whispers that this could be the case. And I don't think Sing Sing's ever played against that before. Let's see what he can do. So far, so good. Oh.
Really stone. It's some kind of weird build.
Yep.
I'm all in. All in feudal.
All in feudal, okay. So you can already see he's adapting. He's understood that something weird is happening.
Like a fucking fossil build or some shit.
Thinks it's a Phosphor Rush. For those that don't know, Phosphor Rush is like an all-in castle age with unique units. So something like the Organ Gun. He's very scared of that. It's a very scary strategy.
Oh god, this pathing. Fuck, I messed up.
No worries. Whoa. Blames the pathing, but then puts the blame on himself. That's crazy. That's new. Normally, I just blame the game. I never make any mistakes. Sing Sing taking accountability there. He's not a League of Legends player. They've never taken accountability. Okay. Using the scouts, he's playing pretty well here. But what did he mean by I'm all in feudal? So he's... I guess the range is new. Okay. Second lumber camp makes sense. We need a mining camp though if we're gonna go archers. No mining camp. He's going for it now. Okay.
Oh, I knew I forgot something. It's gold.
Yeah. Yo, he's good. He makes a mistake, but he fixes it, and he realizes it's a mistake. Now, those scouts, it looks like it's stupid to just hit a house there, but that's actually completely fine. He can't do anything else until archers join, because his opponent has walled in everything. So he's waiting for the archers to come in. He's actually playing a very reasonable strategy here. Only criticism I have is his base layout is a little messy. His walls could be a little bit better, but overall it's still okay. Kills one house, a little bit of damage. He knows he has a house cooking, which is good. Whoa, we'll consider a forward tower as well. I don't know about that positioning, though. Okay. He could kill that scout. He's got the archer now, so he can harass over the wall. One archer is nowhere near enough to, like, force his opponent out of those walls, though. But it's still a good amount of pressure to be able to do something.
Oh my god.
Oof.
What is that?
Disaster. Yo, Game Boy, man. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Alright, Castle Age is in from his opponent. Really fast castle from his opponent. Pre 15 minutes. That's insanely fast.
Already has his stuff for gold.
It's a practiced build.
He's
a
gonna need
practice
gold now, but fucking hell.
Sing Sing correctly identifies that his opponent probably has enough for the castle. Thank you, Roxy, for the 5 gifted. And the castle gets dropped. It's a phosphor rush. It's indeed the phosphor. Fast castle into organ guns. Now, the unique unit from the Portuguese. Very strong gunpowder units. It's almost unkillable.
Shit, his gold. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, he realizes that he can't do anything about that. The strategy is a little bit difficult to deal with.
I don't know how to punish this.
Yeah. So one of the criticisms right now of the current Arabia gen is that it's very hard to punish this fast castle strategy because all the resources are too close to the town center.
I think we just go castle here.
Okay, this has to just go Castle Age. That's the correct response. Continuing to make archers is also acceptable. He did forget the wood upgrade. He'll get it now. And comment from the chat. Grubby just learned the strategy like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, Grubby is learning how to do the phosphor strategy. And Sing Sing has to learn how to defend it. So, for those who don't know, I haven't announced the settings of the tournament just yet. They will be announced on June 1st, maybe a little earlier.
Into that, I think, still.
But I will not be putting a limit on strategies at all.
Push. He's gonna want to do a really hard push into this.
So Sing Sing has to be ready for the phosphor, and he is getting ready. So he's thinking he needs to do some kind of defense, maybe with towers. He knows his opponent will do a hard push now and all in. He needs to get ready for that. He's thinking light cav. I have to give credit to Sing Sing, guys. He's made tons of mistakes this game, but every single mistake he's made, he's recognized the mistake. And he's also actively thinking on what he could be doing in a situation. So even though not everything he's doing is, you know, crystal clear perfect, of course, it's not going to be perfect. But he's at least thinking and trying to learn from it, which is fantastic to see.
Wow, what are units?
Yeah, really strong. He knows not to fight it. He's going to go with a second stable. I think he's a bit confused on what army to make. He's floating a lot of gold here. Now, correct response would actually be mangonels in Castle Age.
He wants to castle drop me.
Yeah, organ guns on the field.
Okay, all ending seems really hard actually. Huh.
Okay, so I think he's saying that him all-inning in feudal seems hard to do. It didn't really work out. He wasn't able to stop this. And very demoralizing feeling when you tried to go all-in feudal to try to stop your opponent and you couldn't do anything about it. You can't micro against these guys very effectively. But you could try to close the gap, but...
Oh, what a stupid unit. What? It's tanky.
Yes, yes.
Okay, it's super tanky too.
It's tanky. It shoots in array, in a range, so you can't dodge it. It's very, very broken versus feudal units.
That certainly is a learning experience right there.
Always trying to learn though. It's pretty good.
I'm not sure if light cap actually kills this.
Second guessing his unit choice. Tower's really good here. You want to buy time? And remember earlier, he made some mistakes. He didn't wall his base, and now he's facing the problems here. It's not walled. Ooh, it's going to be rough. 83% of the tower is going to be super rough. Gets the tower, though. Oof. Gets the freaking tower up. He needed that one. Oh, gets right back to work with his villagers. Very efficient. Really good mechanics. They're at a third stable now. But he's confused on whether the light cab will work. So correct response here would be to make a siege workshop at the start of Castlage and make mangonels. They don't counter them. But they're okay.
Mangonel doesn't really win this.
Oof.
I think we do temporary knights. And then we try to get something else out.
Okay. She's discarding the mangonel. Mangonel does beat them, kind of. It's not a hard counter, but it's a soft counter to them. Knights are okay. Knights can work if you catch the Organ Gun player off guard. He's just defending. He was playing towards Mangadai, so you can see him already making a transition towards Mangadai. A few knights into Mangadai seems like a good idea. I like what I'm seeing here.
That unit is doing, but we take those.
Yeah, free unit. He gobbles it up. Can't you do monks plus redemption? Question from the chat. Mongols don't get redemption. So it's not really possible for Mongols to defend with monks. Even though normally it would be a decent response. Knights are okay here, but they're not great.
The monks convert them in time? 7 range.
Oh, he's thinking about the monks. Let's see. This could be a nasty surprise for him, though.
Smaller goal is forwards.
This could be a nasty surprise. I have to say, I love this style of casting because I get to hear his thoughts. It's so cool. Do let me know in the YouTube comments if you guys like this style of casting, and I'll do more of it, though. I think it's a lot of fun.
What the hell is this unit? I made the wrong units.
So we had a camel.
Fuck.
We'll make some monks now. You need redemption to convert those organ guns because it's a siege unit. He does not know that.
Oh, some weird ass unit coming up now.
His opponent has redemption monks. Convert the buildings. Wow.
What the fuck?
He's never played against this before. This is so rough, but he's almost got a castle. Great position. Has to defend here first. No, switches his mind. Does it there. First position was better, in my opinion. Makes it here. The worst position of them all. We already had a tower here. This is terrible, Sing Sing. But of course, it's already done. I can't go back in time and coach him. Alright, at least we have a castle, though. He's going to be able to make Manga die. His knight will... Or his monk will get sniped. And his castle might get denied. This is so terribly bad here. Sing Sing's down 1,000 score. This could be the end of the game. But somehow I feel like he's got a little bit more fight in him. Knight's diving in. Okay. That's quite reasonable. Gonna kill some of the organs, kill a monk or two. That was a decent trade. That was a decent trade. We have a lot of problems in our base, though. That ram is taking out a castle. It's no problem. We can easily kill that. But the mangonel and organ gun combination still at large from the opponent. We don't really have a good counter, but we have the manga dive. Now, for those who don't know, the manga dive can actually have... it has an attack bonus against siege weapons. So it could be a good counter here to what's on the field. Let's see what happens. See what he goes for. Gets the castle up. And the score is not looking that bad anymore. It was 1,000 below, and now it's 700 below. So we're actually getting better in the game. And remember, opponent's economy is usually quite weak during these all-ins. Oh, mill and a farms, but he needs wood. Bit of an economic collapse here.
This is so fucking weird to play against. Nothing makes sense.
He's gonna move to the gold. He's making a transition to Magadai. He's gonna pick up the upgrades. He's doing them with the hotkey. That's something that even I don't do, by the way. I need to start getting hotkeys for my buildings. I feel like I'm falling behind this next gen of players. They're hotkeying everything nowadays. Problem is, Portuguese do have that fast imp Feiturias behind their castle age all in. I don't know if we're gonna see that this game, but it definitely could happen. For now, we're just making a bunch of Magadai. We're on 2 bases. We're on 2 town centers. It's not that bad, actually. This could be worse. I would say this could be worse. He's got 52 villagers. Opponent seems like he still has a fragile economy. And one thing that's fascinating about medieval Age of Empires is that you have 2 completely different skill sets here. Sing Sing, learning how to play the game holistically, has a good mix of micro, macro, and reactions. And his opponent seems to be very, very good at doing this build order. His opponent executed a sub 15-minute castle age, but maybe his opponent is missing other skills that Sing Sing can excel in, potentially outplay him. Look at that, breaks through, kills some villagers. Good counterattack from Sing Sing here. Love to see that. Even will snipe a organ gun. So as you can see, he's the better player in terms of taking engagements, or at least he seems to be. Continues to make some more farms. Only 300 score apart. It's looking decent actually, but I really worry about that fast imp, guys. I really worry about it because it's such a logical transition for the Portuguese player. All right, 2 villas down. Is that a forward castle? Oh, this could be it's forward castle fast imp. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. But Sing Sing couldn't really stop that. He didn't have the army. He's massing some Magadai. He's got some nice counter raids. But this is a horrible position for our streamer here. Alright, he's gonna pick up the armor. He's trying to pick up all his upgrades here. He knows he's on kind of a timer, or he's getting pressured heavily, but I think he's gonna be, I don't know, he's gonna be hard pressed to try to find a win condition here. Now, one thing he should do is stay active on the map with his army as much as he can. He's trying to spread his farms around. That's generally speaking a good idea, but he's doing it too soon. He doesn't have enough wood. But generally speaking, it's a good idea. He's looking for redemption or devotion, maybe? Yeah, not sure what he was looking for there. Alright, we got the 9 Magadai now. Oh, that's a good find. Opponent with a crazy good reaction, though. Well played to the opponents. Sing Sing's gonna go ahead and chop down these monks. Opponent only converts 1 unit, though. Very worth it trade for Sing Sing. Looking for the organ guns, but not quite ready for those yet. Now, organ gun versus Magadai is a bit of a glass cannon versus glass cannon. Both of them can kill each other, but both of them quite squishy against each other. So usually whoever has more will snowball those fights. Sing Sing staying pretty active here. G Bar, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months in advance. Really appreciate the support. Appreciate you guys watching as well live and on YouTube when we post this there. It's an even trade. Few Magadai for few organs. We're about to get the score lead, but the push is still looking hot for the opponent. We're stuck in castle age forever, potentially. Good counterattacks, though. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. He's starting to float some resources here, but he's going to lose that initial castle. And I can tell just from the situation here, Sing Sing's got a lot more villagers. But he's got no way to stop the push because he can't kill the opponent castle nor the trebs under it. He's looking for a way to try to counter this somehow. For now, just kind of trying trying to expand away from it. Doesn't really have a solution for it at the moment. Hey Hera, did you feel weird going back to AoE after the huge Warcraft 3 grind? Actually, no. It felt very natural going back to AoE. I didn't play enough Warcraft to really mess me up in the AoE side of things. So I came back nice and easy. And we actually brought a lot of Warcraft 3 viewers back to Age of Empires, which is fantastic. We took them back in our backpack, you know, the ghoul backpack. And now we have a lot of Warcraft 3 viewers in the chat watching some Age of Empires in preparation for this streamer event, which I think is super, super nice. Get that synergy between RTS communities and Warcraft 3 community, of course. Super, super nice, like the AoE community. The only thing that's not nice here, though, is Sing Sing is in trouble. His opponent did kill one of his own units, which is kind of interesting, but Sing Sing's still in big trouble. We're housed forever. We are housed forever. And he's not making more houses. He's trying to make more production buildings, but he's just under so much pressure. It's hard to even think right now. Yeah, just run. Just run. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. You could make Light Cav, Mangudai, and all-in castle to hold this position, by the way. Oh, his opponent killed his own trebuchet. Did anyone see that? His opponent killed his own trebuchet near the mill. Oh, that's too funny. That's actually really helpful because now Sing Sing can keep his town center for a while. That's why I love medieval, not medieval games. I mean, this is a medieval game, but I love mid-elo games. The craziest shit happens in it. Sing Sing clearly flustered. Clearly flustered. It's hard for him to keep up with what's going on, which is completely normal. Chop down that monk. Castle up top does have some Mangudai still in the field. If he can come back and win this game, it's honestly very impressive.
There's like no fucking gold anywhere on the map.
He's missing gold.
That's super rough.
I don't know if he wins or loses this game, by the way. I can suspect that he wins, but I'm actually not even sure. We've heard whispers about it, but right now, if I had to guess, if I had no prior knowledge, I would probably say he would lose this game still. But it is winnable. I wouldn't be that surprised if he wins, despite it being a very impressive comeback. He's doing all the right things. He's looking for gold right now, by the way. He's panning fast. He's looking for gold. And I think this is a very relatable feeling when you're trying to look for something, but you also need to like do other stuff. It's very stressful. Opponent now with another forward castle. Ah, it's so easy for his opponent to just keep pushing with castles. We cannot fight the main army. He's gonna try to counterattack now. Yep. Counterattacking is really smart here. Try to overload your opponent's mental. Make the game hard for him. Right now the game is impossible for us, man. It's just non-stop pressure. Dude, even the line in the corner, bro. He just can't catch a break. Everywhere he looks is a disaster. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He's taking gold in the middle of the map, though. That's actually his opponent's gold. He's taking his opponent's gold there, which is really nice. But yeah, that castle is gonna go down, and we're making Mangudai. Losing castles is just terrible. Obviously, he can't do anything about it. But he might be switching to Cav Archers now. Yeah, he is. Oh, that's really smart, actually. He knows he's going to lose his castles. So we'll go for a Cav Archer switch. He's still in the castle age, though. Which is quite bad. He has found a neutral gold up top. What can Sing Sing do now? I mean, it's such a tough position for him. But he is expanding. Look at the minimap, guys. He's expanded everywhere. We got a town center here in the corner. Very smart on that gold. I absolutely love that. Man, he's been housed for the last 10 minutes, guys. He needs to make some houses. But he's got infinite things to do. Okay, he'll make another town center. We're getting some houses down, but we need actually a lot more than that. But one thing that we could do here is just try to go for the Imperial Age. He's gonna go for a counterattack. This is huge. We're down 2,000 score almost, guys. This is looking the worst it's looked all game. We have a massive counterattack. Come on, man. His opponent's typing? Is he saying come on like resign? Opponent, stop typing. Your woodland's getting raided. No, don't tell me he's gonna start trash talking here. Sing Sing's locked in, bro. Sing Sing ain't got no time for no trash talk. He's killed 20 bills. That's not even bad. Okay. Dude, he's down a lot, but he's actually got gameplay. But he hasn't looked back at his base in a while, and his base is getting shit on. I can probably confirm this. He's splitting across the map now. He's spreading everywhere. He's taking advantage of the fact that his opponent's push is slow. It's a slow push, right? Organ guns slow. Trebuchet is pretty slow. Castle drops can't move. So he makes castles forward. If you just move, they can't follow you. But he's lost a lot, though. Sing Sing has lost a lot. And by the way, it must be said, huge credit to Sing Sing. Even if he does lose this game, the fact that he's spreading around and trying to find a way to play it is so impressive. Not an easy thing to do at all. What his opponent is doing is a lot easier on the mentals, on the on the mechanics, on the strategy. A lot simpler gameplay. Going for cav archers only. He's getting his villagers back up. There's not a whole lot that Sing Sing could be doing better right now, but what I would like to see is a little bit more activity from his units in terms of counterattacking. Keep trying to kill your opponent's villagers as much as you can. And he's got 1 TC in every corner, by the way. It's literally the corner strat. He's gonna catch this monk, and there's a villagers coming forward. Mate. I have faith to Rhea. So his opponent is trying to get him to resign. You have no win condition. Wait, now I'm hardcore cheering for Sing Sing. Sing Sing ignores this correctly. His opponent is what, late for lunch or something? That's very rude to do. Talking to your opponent, telling him to resign. We're locked in, guys. We're cheering for Sing Sing. I've never cheered for Sing Sing more than now. I didn't follow his Dota career, but I'm cheering. This is the best Sing Sing game that I can possibly cheer for. Now, for those who don't know, Feitoria, it's a building for the Portuguese that generates resources indefinitely at a slow pace, but it gives you all the resources, kind of like a relic gives you gold. They do take up 20 population space, though, and they do cost some money, gold and stone to make. So they're quite the investment. But, of course, giving you a lot of resources in late game is a very, very nice perk with those Feitorias. Sing Sing continues to get harassed, spreading out across the map. His opponent genuinely believes that Sing Sing can't win this. Sing Sing has ignored every comment so far and will just stay locked in.
Where's this fucking fellatio thingy?
Fellatio?
Oh, it's back there.
Yeah, the fellatios are back there. Sing Sing is 5% Italian, by the way. Alright, he's looking for it. He's looking for it. So he knows what it is. I don't know if he's ever played against it. There's a very real situation. His opponent could be lying about this, actually. His opponent could be lying about having them. Or they could be just well placed back there behind the castle. He's gonna look for them. No siege though, so pressuring that house is quite a long process. Like, there's a real situation where his opponent is lying, by the way. I don't know why you would lie, but I guess it's to try to get your opponent to resign. Thing is, like, Wuja right now is in a great position. He doesn't need his opponent to resign. He can just win the game. So lying doesn't really make that much sense. But to be fair, he's toxic on ladder. So lying is like not a huge step further forward. I think his opponent's lying.
It's not here either.
I think his opponent is lying. Are you kidding me? Who's lying in a ranked game about having Featuria? Unless they're in the middle of the map. That's insane. I've never seen someone swoop to such strategies before. I mean, I guess it's kind of, it's not really fair play, but it is legal. You could, in theory, lie about your strategy. But they could still be forward under his castles, of course. Gets his market converted. That's super annoying. He's really reliant on that market. No, but we do see the Featurias on the front. I just caught the scent of one there at the end. So it seems like maybe his opponent isn't lying. Kind of fun, though. Kind of fun. Sing Sing needs Imperial Age. He actually could afford it if he just cancels his units. Big army of cav archers, though. He needs to cancel his villagers, go up to Imp. He's putting up these organ guns. He's actually looking decent here. It's not great, but it's looking decent. He continues to make farms. And he actually lost no units to kill all of those organ guns. And a monk. That's a really good fight. That's a really good fight. We just need Imperial Age. If we can get Imperial Age, we're like so back to being in a great position even. I don't know if we'd be winning, but we'd be in the best position we've been in a while. Times the Treb. Sing Sing seems to be in the comfort zone. He's locked in. He hasn't said a word of all chat, by the way. If this was Tyler 1, he would be spamming comments left and right. He would lose his mind. But Sing Sing, calm, collected, ex-Dota pro. He knows how to perform under pressure. He's been there before. Diddles, please. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome, my friend, to the stream. Appreciate the support. Sing Sing's looking for more villager kills. Actually, that was not a Feitoria forward. That was a university. That was a university forward. I think his opponent's still lying, honestly. But why would you lie about that? Why wouldn't you just make them? Oh, no, he has them there. He's got one there.
Okay, we just left this shit and it's done.
Yeah. So he wants to kill that, and then he thinks he wins the game. He's down 2,000 score. It doesn't seem to bother him. He's up to Imperial Age. Oh my goodness. 1 hour in, we're clicking Imperial Age. And Sing Sing is not quite done just yet. What a crazy performance from him, honestly. You don't understand how hard this has been. If you're a new viewer to Age of Empires, what he's done here is borderline impossible, in my opinion. Most people would roll over and die to the strategy. Sing Sing's lost his base. He's expanded to both corners of the map and counterattacked his opponent, keeping the game live. Going up to Imperial Age now at minute 1 hour, or at 60 minutes into the game. Blacksmith, maybe a market needed. He's making a lot of houses now, which is good. He spent half of his life, it seems like, housed this game. It's been very brutal, but it's slowly kind of fixing that. He needs to get Wheelbarrow. Opponent has Cavalier, though. Oof. It still looks like it's over, honestly. Like, the Cavalier are really strong. We need 2 minutes for Imperial Age. The castle does help, gives me some hope. What I like about Sing Sing is that he kind of knows to play always fast. I've been coaching a lot of players, and one thing that's hard to get them to understand is that it doesn't matter if you position a castle perfectly. Sometimes you just need to do something fast. And Sing Sing understands this concept well. He like tries to place it correctly, but then if he can't, he just does it quickly. And that's the next best thing. 2 blacksmiths now. He's gonna get some upgrades. So boring. You can't win. Sing Sing continues to ignore this. Bro, you understand, right? No hablas inglés. Soy argentino, amigo. No entiendo nada. Pulls out the Spanish. That's crazy. Bro. We're in Imperial Age. Priorities right now have to be Bracer. He picks up the Bracer. Sing Sing's locked in. Sing Sing from Puerto Rico, speaking Spanish, is locked in and picking up Trebs and Bracer. This is really good. That one Cavalier has to die. It's actually a 1 HP unit.
Single knights are really annoying.
His opponent's on skirmishers. 100 pop though, 100 pop. Opponent is finding absolutely everything, by the way. Like we're getting like super hard rated right now. It's not an easy game at all. That woodline should have been rated a long time ago. Castle from the opponent. We're playing pretty fast. Continues to expand here. And we have a link to Sing Sing's Twitch channel in the chat, by the way. Check him out on Twitch. Of course, please check out Sing Sing on YouTube as well if you guys are watching this. The players are supporting our events by playing, taking their time, and introducing their communities to a brand new game. It's a lot of investment from these streamers. Sing Sing, he averages multiple thousands of viewers every stream, has hundreds of thousands of followers on Twitch and YouTube. Let's help him out. He's helping us out. Let's help him out. Check out his stream. Give him a follow if you like his style. You want to support his content here. He's had great progress in Age of Empires so far. And this game is looking more winnable now, actually. I hope he wins and speaks in Spanish to his opponents. That would be a freaking banger. There's a whole host of Spanish insults you can pull out here. I know most of them. He's patrolling in, so he's taking good fights here. He's also trebbing some castles back. So he's trying to get back into the game. Those three trebuchets, his opponent running out of stone there. And his opponent hasn't typed in a while, by the way. His opponent hasn't typed in a while, but that bomber cannon is a problem. Now the Mongol comp, light cavalry to snipe the skirmishers. Some kind of Mangadai / horse archer as a backline DPS. That is the Mongol combo. That's what you want to be doing. Sing Sing won the Warcraft 3 tournament before you. I know, he's a Warcraft 3 champion of Grubby's Invitational. He's an ex-Dota 2 pro. Honestly, he's one of the best gamers I've ever seen, judging by his improvement in Age of Empires. It's been super, super impressive. But right now, he's got a tough test ahead of him, because despite him taking good trades, his opponent does have the Feturias cooking, the Felocias, if I may. Cooking in the back, giving him free resources. Undisturbed, right? Undisturbed free resources forever. It's a very daunting building, very hard strategy to beat. Sing Sing is gathering resources, but he constantly gets harassed. He's still at 65 villagers, despite making, pretty constant vote production. He constantly loses them at the same time, which is annoying. But of course, that's part of the downside of being so spread out, of course. And honestly, as much as I don't want to compliment his opponent for being toxic, I have to say it. His opponent has done a fantastic job of raiding and keeping the game difficult for Sing Sing. It can be sometimes tough to find words of compliments to your enemies. But I like to give credit where credit's due. And his opponent is certainly playing well with those raids. 2 trebuchets going forward. Sing Sing's looking to take out maybe the monastery here or the siege workshop. Goes for the siege workshop first. I think that's correct, because siege workshop can make bombard cannons. So taking that out will keep his trebuchets safer for longer. That top town center might have to be sacrificed at this point. But we almost have enough stone for another castle, which is great. Cavalier running in. We gotta hold that hill position. Sing Sing. We'll learn sooner or later how broken hills are in this game. Snipes the monastery. There's a lot of free relics there. 3 relics taken out. That's a lot of gold income taken away from the enemy there. Relics are, of course, one of the passive income ways, or one of the ways to earn passive income in the late game. The other one is Feitoria, and the last one has to be some kind of unique tech usually. Not relevant in our game here. Lightcap, dive in. We're going to snipe a trebuchet. Yeah, super nice. Gets a free trebuchet there. We'll run away as well. Good combo. He's taking out another castle. And by the way, his opponent has stopped typing after he learned that Sing Sing is actually a native Spanish speaker. Which kind of goes to show the psychology of trash talkers. They don't want to just talk to you. They want you to understand what they're saying. It's very important to them. A lot of Cavalier here, though. I fear that Sing Sing's over-pushing right now. I think he's over-pushing, but the Feitoria is within sight of his trebuchets. This is a huge moment. If he can repair the trebs. Oh, keep one alive. Just keep one alive. He's taking out the Feitoria. The Felocia is going down. Ladies and gentlemen, the Felocia is about to go down, but hold on. The trebuchet dies beforehand, and the Felocia stays up. This is... It's not terrible, but it is a setback. But Sing Sing's doing better than ever, guys. He's actually about... Sing Sing wins this game. I'm pretty sure Sing Sing wins this game, because here's my logic. Here's my logic. If he was good enough to get to this position, he's good enough to finish the game, but 3 Felocias there on the screen. That's ferocious for his opponent. All right, 3 stables being made as well. What a freaking legendary game so far. I couldn't agree more. Um, 113 pop. We're actually doing... Look at how he's fighting. He's fighting perfectly. Light cab in the front. DPS unit to the back. He knows what he's doing. More stables. What I would love to see, buy 100 stone, make a castle on this hill. That's what Sing Sing needs to do. The trebuchet is coming in. He needs the siege. Trebuchet is coming in. He's going to go for the castle first, potentially. He's going to wall it in as well. It's kind of interesting. Picks up the relics. Beautiful. And by the way, Sing Sing has made this game so hard for him because he actually forgot to get Wheelbarrow, a tech that really boosts his villagers. But we're not going to talk about that. He's going to go for a market now. Okay. Cavalier scrim from the opponent. We could beat this comp, though. He's going to wall in the Treb. That's something that pro players don't do enough, myself included. I think it's actually really strong. But you have to wall it. Sing Sing misses the wall. He forgot to make the second house. Oh, good idea. Terrible execution. -1 point. Death Note would be really mad here. And he's getting pushed back. Oh, he's getting pushed back. That's the infinite resources of the opponent. I will say, I don't like that we're making Cav Archers here. We should be making only Mangadai. Mangadai are much stronger. So if we have the choice, we want to make only Mangadai. And again, a castle on that middle hill would be so freaking good for Sing Sing. Brings in another trebuchet, though. He is trickle trebbing, which is, for those who don't know, trebbing with 1 at a time is considered kind of a cardinal sin in Age of Empires. It's very rare where this is correct. Normally you want to bring 3 or 4 and then push 1 shot, but so far so good. It is getting better right now, actually, for Sing Sing. Trying to defend his trebuchets. He body blocks. He body blocks. Beautiful body block from Sing Sing. Should be able to defend the trebuchet there. Meanwhile, his opponent continues to spam castles. Dude, that's super annoying for him, though. The castle spam has been solid. Town Center goes down the front. It's a slow grind. It's a slow grind back into this game. I have to say, great play from Sing Sing. We're back to spamming tons of light cav now. Don't sell your stone. Oh my goodness, he sold the stone. What are we selling it for? More trebuchets? It's not a bad idea, but a castle in the middle of the map would have been so good. I fundamentally disagree with selling the stone there, guys. But what do I know, guys? It's Sing's game, and he's making it happen. He's making it happen. Don't listen to me, bro. Do what works. And if he needs more trebs, he needs more trebs. Big fight in the front. He's lacking DPS units, in my opinion. The Cavalier are a bit too tanky there. His opponent will run in, try to snipe the trebuchets. Are we going to see repairs? He does have villagers there. Oh, loses both trebs. Loses both trebs.
Fuck, I lost.
Oh. No, don't tell me he's going to give up. I'm so invested. Don't give up, Sing. You got this, Sing. I feel like I'm in Dragon Ball Z. I'm going to give him all my energy so he can muster up a spirit bomb. Take my energy, Sing. Do not give up. I'm way too emotionally invested right now into this game. We can't let his opponent win. I really hope he doesn't give up. And honestly, the game is not even that bad. You can get a Hussar upgrade here. You are so dumb.
His resources are near infinite.
Oh my goodness. Terrible
I
manners.
higher level stuff. Otherwise, I can't win the fights.
Yeah, he needs higher level stuff. How do we get that? Heavy Cav Archer. Smart. He recognizes...
Heavy Cav Archer. Oh my god, look at that.
Yeah, the fortress. He recognizes he needs Heavy Cav Archer. His opponent, terrible manners.
We absolutely need the highest level stuff of everything.
Yeah.
Let's take it chill, I think. Maybe we can still win. If I do that.
Yeah, take it chill, get some upgrades. Look at that thinking. Look at that pro player thinking. That's really smart. Like, thinking in this game is difficult because your brain is wired to just do. Always do, which is usually good. But if what you're doing is not working, sometimes you gotta step back and think. He's gonna upgrade all of his units because he wants to try to win the fight. Now, the other thing he can do is actually just make more of his units, and that's also solid. Now, his opponent has swooped as low as insulting a guy who speaks only Spanish. Showing the kind of quality and class on the other side, guys. To be honest, it's classless.
Monsters are far off. Holy.
Can't afford Hussar. Lacking the farms, of course. Economy for us, very fragile. Opponent has full economy with the Fateria setup. With the Felocia setup. And now we're running again. That entire north base there is getting completely destroyed. We could get the Hussar upgrade here, though. He's picking it up. We're getting a fully upgraded composition now. This is looking really good. I think he's missing one attack upgrade.
We can't go with Mangadai here. We don't have the money for it.
No money for Mangadai. Smart. Also smart. Also very smart. Alright, Bomber Cannon's on the field now. The opponent is getting a full composition with Portuguese setup. And he's constantly raiding. I really don't want to say this because I don't have proof. But his opponent is suspiciously finding stuff that he's not scouting. And again, I wouldn't put it past it that his opponent is stream sniping here. Sing is of course streaming this game. I wouldn't put it past his opponent from stream sniping. It has been super suspicious. It's not an official claim though on my end. I'm just saying it is a possibility here. Sing sells the rest of his stone for more trebuchets. It's getting desperate though. I think he actually might lose this game after all, which is really sad to say. Because now we're in a rough position. We're below 100 pop. This is our last push. Unless getting the upgrades was really the secret here. Maybe it is. But also the longer Sing takes, the more resources his opponent gets. Forward castle. Remember, castle's usually very expensive, but its opponent has infinite stone. Over time, of course. It's not the fastest infinite stone, but over time it is infinite. Kiting from Sing Sing knocks the castle down. He's playing like an absolute champion right now. Backs up with the cav archers, baits the skirmishers into the castle, and has the Hussar to clear them up. Yo, really, really well played from Sing Sing. If you can play fights like that, he can still win. And I'm behind you, Sing Sing. Do not give up. Okay, Mill farms. Mill farms. Okay, listen. He does have the relics in the center they can go back and fight for. He's got 3 trebuchets now, a fully upgraded army. And I must add, this is more army than I've ever seen from him this game. So this is like the maximum strength we're getting. We're out of gold completely. We are completely out of gold. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last and final push that Sing Sing can field. Is it good enough? He's got all the upgrades though. He's shredding those Cavalier. He's shredding those Cavalier. The upgrades were the key missing factor here. The secret to the puzzle. Oh, he's eating those Cavalier. Now, keep in mind, he doesn't have more cav archer production, but he can make Hussars indefinitely. Hussar production is not a concern here. It's not a problem. Cinema game so far. He's got one last push, this time with 4 trebuchets, an honest-to-God push. And his opponent hasn't typed in a while. If Sing Sing wins this game, I don't know what he's going to type in the chat. But he deserves to type pretty much whatever he wants. Like, barring any slurs, I think he can say whatever he wants, and it would be justified. He's received verbal abuse all game. A little bit of bad manners at the end here could be deserved. But I don't know if he's the type of player. He might be extra classy. So far, just keeping his composure and not typing back is classy enough if you ask me, though. Let's see. Another push going in. Opponent diving in, trying to snipe the trebuchets, but this time we have a lot of DPS. He might get one treb, but he won't get them all. He's looking for the repairs. We are low on gold, guys. We lose 1 trebuchet. Opponents can make these Cavalier endlessly, so we cannot give him time. We have to go for the push. 1 castle knocked down. Ladies and gentlemen, Sing Sing is pushing. He's pushing like he hasn't pushed all game. And he could knock down a Fateria here. He hasn't killed a single one. A Felocia is being targeted by 3 trebuchets. And I think it's going to go down. His opponent has no response to this. The score is closing in. This is so huge. If he loses it, he loses 20 population worth of resources from the Fateria there. That's a big loss. You cannot remake these easily. They're quite expensive. He's moving into the next structure here. He's going to target the castle. Unless he switches and goes for the Fateria, I actually didn't see. He's got a big army, but again, he can't remake cav archers. Hussar tanking in the front. He patrols in. DPS to the back. Beautiful patrol from Sing Sing. Sing Sing so locked in. We're about to see a score switch. Oh my goodness. Gray can't fight him. Gray can't win the fight. He backs up the DPS. He knows the DPS cav archer cannot be remade. He knows this. He's only using the little amounts of gold to repair his trebuchet. Repairing does cost gold. He'll snipe the monk. Sing Sing's looking unstoppable. He gets the score lead. He gets the score lead. 10 Cavalier coming though. It's not over yet. He has literally 0 gold. 0 gold. 0 on gold. No relics. Losing the trebuchet is a big loss. His opponent is still in a better position because of the lack of gold that Sing Sing has right now. He needs to put his foot on the gas. You have to stop that trap from going down. Beautiful stuff. He keeps it alive. It is on fire. But his opponent's mentals are probably on even more fire, to be honest. I have trash talked before, and the one thing that you cannot do when you trash talk is you cannot lose. That is a negative aura situation. He's pushing in. 2 more Felocias on the field right now. One of them is about to go down. Sing Sing, an hour and a half into the game, is actually winning. He's still at 100 pop. He continues to macro. Villagers coming forward. He's taking a gold. That's his main gold from earlier. He's reclaiming his base, but the Cavalier keep diving. A Fallosha goes down. There's only one left on the field. His opponent will dive the trebuchets, though. Look at the kiting from Sing Sing. He loses one. He has to body block the other. You have to body block. Move to the left. He's trying to get the trebuchet out of the way, but I don't think it's enough. It should go down. But he will trade against the Cavalier. And listen, no castles. Can we just run up and kill the Feitoria? We can just run up and kill it, right? There's one castle, though. There's one castle. Oh, no, there's two castles. No, we can't. We can't. We can't. There's two castles. Relics, by the way. I think the relics went back to our opponent's perspective. I hate to say it, guys, but even from this position, I feel like Sing Sing's actually losing. He is taking more gold, though, finally. But his opponent should have a huge bank of resources on us. Continues to raid. Yeah, and he's done all of this without wheelbarrow, guys. But of course, you can't really fault him for forgetting wheelbarrow. There's been like infinite things happening in this game. I'm sure in the normal game, he'll pick it up at a reasonable time. Before 1 hour and a half. A reasonable time, of course. Alright, more trebuchets. Well, trebuchet, only one actually. It's quite a costly unit. It costs 200 gold apiece. Hussar are pretty disposable. So if you see Hussar, you know, going down, it's not cringeworthy. Hussar can die. Okay? Any gold costing units cannot die unless we're getting some crazy value out of it.
Oh, that's a university, not a Victoria. What the fuck?
Oh my goodness. It can happen. It can happen, chat. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. It can happen to all of us. I'm Team Sing Sing all the way. He's dealt with a lot of abuse this game, okay? He's dealt with a lot of abuse. You don't know what it's like to deal with what Sing Sing has gone through. Don't you dare judge him. One more trebuchet coming in. There's a third Feitoria here, by the way. Third Feitoria in the corner. There is a gold tile of 4 down bottom that Sing Sing can take. But as you saw from the university incident, Sing Sing is half blind. So he doesn't see that gold. But again, we can't judge it. It's been through a lot. Opponent still at large. He's going back into the organ guns, but organ guns now are not that good. Especially without the elite upgrade. You can just swarm them with Hussars. Sing Sing is looking better than ever, actually. He's killing one more Feitoria. And he continues to push. His opponent has not spoken in a long time. Hey, can we get a health check on his opponent? He hasn't spoken in a while. Maybe getting a little nervous. Maybe a little nervous. Sing Sing's doing very well so far. Walling in the trebs, kind of. The funny part about Sing Sing's walls is that it's kind of like... It's like the essence of wall. Like, you'll have the houses, but the wall is never closed. So it's not very effective. That's what I'm trying to say here. He's getting raided a lot. Has to continue to deal with those. Does snipe another Feitoria. There's only 2 left, I think. One up top there to the right and one to the left. Castle goes down. That's a big castle on a hill. You could kill the monastery, take the relics. A lot of plays here for Sing Sing. He's still alive. Crazy long game. Hour 42 minutes. But it's been so worth it. He kills the university on the right side. Just in case. Just in case it's not a university and it's something else. We're going to kill it just in case here. You never know. You never know. Yeah, and right now, If this was a movie, you'd just be hearing, you have no win condition, playing in his opponent's mind. You have no win condition. Sing Sing is bringing a win condition out of his ass, to be honest, right now. It was looking really grim, but he's doing it. Another Pizzeria going down. I would hit that monastery as well. I would hit that monastery. And everything was looking good for his opponent. Everything was looking good for his opponent. But Sing Sing is in a great position right now. The Cavalier. You see how less and less Cavalier are coming. Because the fake figures are dying. And as they're dying... And his opponent rage quits. GG in the chat.
What a bitch. What a fucking bitch.
Deserved. Tell him, Sing Sing.
1400 MMR, guys. Let's fucking go.
And he gets
This is my goal
1400.
for next Monday, but I got it now. And now is Wednesday. So I'm early by like what, 5 days?
5 days early
5 days?
on the 1400 MMR goal.
Let's fucking go.
What a crazy result for Sing Sing. So impressive.
Wow, this game looked like shit for about 1 hour and 40 minutes. And then 4 minutes it looked okay. Oof.
So true.
Check gold bottom right. Where do you see gold? This would have funded every trebuchet in the kingdom.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's so invisible on the minimap too, because it's like brown on fucking gold or whatever that is. Nine, man, what is das, Alter?
That's Spanish, by the way. It wasn't English.
It was the last gold on the map.
Yep.
Oh.
It was German, bro.
Okay. Okay.
Germans, when confronted with sarcasm, impossible task.
Hey. My
And that's
opponent
it.
was so fucking bad. He literally played with cheat codes level of resources and lost. Cheat code level of resources.
Yeah, Sing Sing is in shock.
Yeah, I was a relicate too. I mean, I was a little bit under pressure.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Once you hear the first 2,500 alarm bells go off from being attacked, the next 3,000 kinda, they go away. Like you don't hear them anymore.
That's also very true.
So when he started raiding me here and stuff, and here I just didn't notice at all.
Yeah, yeah. But like that makes sense. He
Check
still
the
played pretty
resources.
well.
Yeah, let's see.
1400 on the cards.
It wasn't even that much more. He only had
20,000 more gold.
double my gold and triple my stone. But my people were farmers and lumberjacks. Fucking hell.
He got that grassroots economy. Yo, that's good shit, man.
Oy, 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 oy. 1400.
1400.
Well, it's fake 1400. Because one guy gave me a free win because he had wrong settings or something. He instantly left.
No, you take those free wins. Listen, let me tell you something about my Warcraft grind, guys. I love the free wins. I got like something like 10 or 20 free wins over my career in Warcraft. I got accused of paying my opponents to resign against me. Those free wins are very real. Let me tell you that. Sing Sing, you earned this 1400. And with that, we're going to end the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching on Twitch, on YouTube, live, and with the video. I urge you guys once again to check out Sing Sing on Twitch and YouTube. Support the players of this event. Support the event itself. This is a huge opportunity for the AoE2 scene. We're getting 20 top tier streamers from all other games streaming Age of Empires 2 on the daily. And they're putting their heart and soul, introducing their community into Age of Empires. They're enjoying it, they're having a good time, and they're grinding. And it's difficult to learn this game, so let's support them as much as we can, run their numbers up, and support them with advice for how to improve at the game. Of course, outside of the game, no backseating unless it's requested. So with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Shout out to Sing Sing. He hits 1400 within day 7. Within 7 days from 1,000 elo. This is levels of improvement I've never seen before. I've never had myself in this game. I myself, who's a pro player now, have never improved this fast at Age of Empires. just to show you the level that Sing Sing's bringing to the table right now. The sky's the limit for him. Let's see how he does. I'm super excited. More information on my tournament to come if it's not out already. But stay tuned. It's going to be from June 1st to June 21st. There's going to be 2 elements to it. One on a ranked ladder and one on a bracket, a double elimination bracket. And it's going to be absolutely amazing. So stay tuned for more information, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.